Hey, Pops, when you finish, pass me a little of that lotion over there, so. Yeah. Hello, hello. Hi, Julie. How you doing? Yeah, man, I put a little love on your thing you did today. So, yeah. Oh, so came shoot out a whole lot. Pop say hi, Julie. Pop say hi. Hi, DN family. How you doing? How you doing? Jesse, how you doing? Hi, guys. Put it on paper. Greetings, please, please. If you don't have put it on greetings, um, please to subscribe to put it on greetings. She means a lot to me. Is one of my love of my life. Put it on greetings, paper greetings. Please to subscribe and so as well. When you finally meet her, you'll see she's very dear to me, part of my life, part of my heartstring too. Sometimes I want to knock it over the head, but she means a lot to me. Put it on greetings. Put it on paper greetings. Guys, subscribe to her. That's who does Auntie Pauline, um, most of the merch that we have. Okay, so you can subscribe and watch, look at her work, what she does. And yeah. So I thought you at work, girl. She's on the phone, George. It's been a busy day with us, and she's been on the phone. She's still on the phone upstairs. Hi, Denise. How are you doing? Thank you, guys. I am fine. I was in the emergency room. I still haven't taken it off just to be on the safe side if anything goes wrong. I haven't taken it off as yet. So, as you all know, I was in the emergency room this morning. Hi, Nadine. How are you doing? Yeah. Yes, sis. I see you. I see you. Yes, this is the babysitter. You know. So, guys, put it on paper. Greetings is my sister. That's the one and only daughter Auntie Pauline has. That's my sister. Put it on greetings. So please, guys, she's on right now. You can subscribe to her. You'll see a lot. She needs some learning how to video though. She don't know much as yet because she's not a youth. She don't like to be on these kind of things. But I'm telling her to show her work and so like that. So she needs some work. You'll see where her head, she don't want to be on camera, but she still needs some little work. I will go down and help her one of these days. But you'll see how she makes her cards and all the work. She's very creative, guys. She can decorate. When I said when you go to her house, she clean. Clean, clean, clean. You can eat off of our floor. That is one thing I'll tell you about my sister. She walk around with a towel in the back of our anywhere she have a towel anywhere hanging and something drop, it's like hurt. She's there cleaning already. So that's my sister. 1 minute you go there, the house change this way, the next way the house change the other way. She's crazy. But I love her. That's my one and only sister by my mom. That's my heartstring as well too. So Sophia, I love you, and you know I love you very much. Take care of my little kids them down there. Hi, Robin. How you doing? Yeah, man. Let me tell you, I don't really want to talk too much with this thing. What is happening? Because I do plan to take it much further this time around. So I don't really want to talk about. You all know why I was in the emergency room. Yes, we all. Whatever you guys are thinking, that is it. It's not once. It's not twice. It's a couple times, guys. But it's 3 times they brought me to the hospital. Hi, Gloria. How you doing? Rosie, blessing. Keeping strong. Hi, Miss Alanato. How you doing? Yeah, bless up to that babysitter. Put it on greeting. That's my sister. I always wanted to let her know that she's loved. She's always loved. She miserably, but I love her. But, one thing I can tell you, she also has a very good heart, too. I need tissue. Can't wait to put my tissue to my glasses. You take up my tissue, Pops? Did you just come and take up my paper towel right here, so I don't know where me do with my paper towel. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Hi, Roxanne Kitchen. How you feeling, Roxanne? I hope you're feeling much. Are you out of the hospital? Hope you're feeling much better. And I see a lot. Everybody was praying for you, Roxanne. Right? Hope you're feeling much better. Enough respect, enough love. Hi, Miss Jane White. How you doing? Watching from JA. Blessings to Jamaica, Miss Jane. Soon come soon. Hi, Miss Susan. How you doing? Thank you very much, Miss Susan. Thank you, Miss Jackson. How you doing? Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, Miss Jackson. No, we all don't know. So this morning at the job, I'm just going to say it really quickly, trying to make it less. Something bite me up again in the house of my job, right? So where I'm working, something bit me up again. I went to my car and I did not find my EpiPen that was given to me if this happens because I'm highly allergic to it. Okay, highly allergic to it. So I decided to run to the emergency room. I left the job, woke up the daughter. The daughter is there and the son is there. I woke up the daughter and have the daughter just stay with the father while I run to the emergency room. And then when I was finished with the emergency room, I went back and finish up my duty, before I left. I Miss Susan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm fine. They gave me Benadryl and two antibiotic pill to take. I have not slept yet, guys, because you all know that I had to come home and I had a major appointment with mom this morning. And I was just falling asleep and I jumped up and mom was already going through the door because she didn't want to bother me. And they left and I actually reached the appointment before they did. So I reached there before they did. And I was driving so fast because I wanted to be there to hear everything with mom. So yeah. Idea and family blessing, Roxanne. Yeah, man. Everybody, Roxanne is on. She was not too well. She was in the hospital. Okay, okay. But you're much better right now, Roxanne? Yeah, man. I cannot. Do you see what I'm doing? What is she on the phone with whom? Okay, guys, I have to. I have to. I am so sorry. I just came on live, but there's an important phone call upstairs with mom, something medical wise. Please just give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Can you imagine how you're doing? Guys, somebody take over the room for me. I'll be right back. Roxanne, take over the room for me. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I'm very sorry about that. I am back. Glasses back on. I just see somebody say colas. Is colas on? Little brother on? We'll go down. So, okay. So Sophie is saying hi. I do not sound such a humble soul. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate it, Miss Carter. I really do. I really appreciate that. Yes, I am doing fine. I do have a lot of medication in my system right now, and I will, when I get really overtired, I'll go try to get some sleep. But I haven't slept. I can't sleep. I lay down and I can't sleep. Oh, it's not cold. I thought you was my sister, right? Hi, cuz Nad. Hey Nadine, how you doing? How you doing? Hi, Miss Grant. How you doing? Yeah, Robin also. Hello, hello. So guys, you'll see on my subtitle that I put some names of some YouTubers. Those are some people I would like you to go over and please see if you can just give them a little hand, a little lift. Thank you very much. Hi Sonia, how you doing? Can you imagine? Okay. Hi Miss Carmen, how you doing? Yeah, today, mom is okay so far today. We did not things didn't work out on our today, but we're still working on something. Wednesday, we have that appointment with the doctor again, and then that's where I'll make my thing. Hi, 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 Miss Maureen, how you doing? I trying to see everybody. Yeah, so you guys, if you're just coming on again, thumbs up, 36 likes, 71 people. I need somebody to help me guide on that. um Nadine Peart using. Hey Nadine, Nadine, how you doing? Cuz love you. Yeah. Hi Miss Shereen, how you doing? Blessing. I hope you got that. I sent you something privately. Yeah. So my sister's writing something. She's also on Instagram. You can put your Instagram here, sis, if you want. If they're both okay, they're upstairs. She's on the phone right now with some medical thing. They want me to send this off to them when I finish with my live. I'll send that over to them. And so. Hi, Miss Elizabeth. How you doing? Yeah. So again, guys, I just want to mention something. This is not how somebody wrote to me and said to me to not put everything that's happening to me out there. But guys, this is something I never spoke about before when I was talking about the health care. I don't remember coming up with all of these things. But this is what happened to me. This happened to me before that it put me into the hospital. It made me, the whole of my lips, there was a swelling so big. The whole of me was swelling when the first time this thing bit me. And they pumped me up with medication and antibiotic and things like that. I was out of, my doctor put me out of work for 3 weeks. Until today, nobody has ever paid me for the 3 weeks that I got injured on the job. I spoke about it. I've been speaking to the people in my employee about it. I speak to the owner of the house about it. I wake her up. She lives there too. So I'm showing her everything what is happening to me there. And I throw away all of my clothes and my suitcase and everything. That's why I don't go there with suitcase no more. A plastic bag, my carry milk things I'm into. So everything is outside into the garbage. Again, I have to throw all of that thing away because I'm not taking it into my home. So, guys, yes, I did not come inside to my home with my clothes. So some people were asking that I did not come inside my home with the clothes. I took out everything in that freezing cold when I came home this morning at the back. Brush off myself, went upstairs and took a hot shower. Okay, so all of that is outside in the garbage right now, wrapped up into the garbage, sealed. So I don't have, those clothes won't be good anymore. And again, I'm talking about it because these are things that maybe happening to other people and it's happening to me, and I do not know where to turn sometimes because I think I should still be getting paid for that. Not only that, I've been reporting it to the agent, and the agent called me on the phone and tell me it's okay to go back to that home at this other time, while it was not okay, and they told me to go back. And again, the thing bit me up. So they lied to me. Understand? They lied to me. They were supposed to make sure it was, people came in there and did what they had to do, and they lied to me. And I went back, and that's wrong. And no, I I understand some people just want, I know they have my best interest. They really do. They don't want me to be posting out everything out there. But again, I'm in you guys, I'm in the eyes of you guys. I don't share every and everything, but if I'm here and I'm looking for you guys to support me, and you guys really want to know what is happening in our life. Not everything we can share, but we share as much as we can. And guys, respect that. I understand what I can share and what not to really share. You know, I won't share all of the chocolate I eat at nights. Whoops. As guys, I hope you all smiling for that one. Miss Venice, I'm doing good, Miss Venice. I'm doing good. After the doctor was very good. They had my name in the system already. When I went there and I told them I didn't have the EpiPen, right away they pulled me to the back. Right away, this is another doctor. He came in, and I literally, what is that? No pubs, huh? You, what am I do with this? Okay, then why are you taking that away from me, though? Excuse me 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Hold on, Pop. Let me do this really quickly because, when I am on live with my people, I don't like to be disturbed. Excuse me 1 second, please. Okay. 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. So now let me check sure that is here. That is here. It's inside way. I do not know how to turn it around. Let me see if I can turn it around. Well, it's going sideways. She will have to fix it. I'm sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Um, let's go to my email. I hope she emailed me already. This is not something I can. Hold on. Okay, here she is. I reply, and then how do I go to? See, this one is here. It is. Add and send. Okay, ask mom. Take that all back from me. Ask mom to call her and ask her if she got it. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. Very sorry. I had to send off a really important document. And so, yeah, so everybody comes up with things. Is it this? Is it that? Is it that? If I'm going to the emergency room, don't you all think I'm going to ask the doctor, do you think it's a spider? Well, spider don't go around and do that. Okay, and we know what a spider looks like. Okay, now she has a dog in the house. It's not not the flea, right? It's not a flea, right? We know what that and other insect. There's a different way of bite. So what they're seeing, and 3 different emergency doctors have seen me. They're telling me the same thing. Okay, so we kind of know what it is. Nobody wants to take that responsibility, of course. The owner of the house don't want to take that, to say it is. The doctors don't want to really come out too much and say it, but they did to me. All right. Thank you, thank you. So I didn't have the EpiPen, guys, and this one wasn't as I. This one, as it got me, I started feeling it. I jumped up right away and went to the emergency. I did not hesitate. I ran to my car. I said, "I'm going to look if I find my EpiPen." I picked up the phone on a caller and said, "I'm heading to the emergency room because it wasn't in my car." Right, which is just about maybe 10 minutes drive from there, and I did that right away. I'm not waiting for nobody. She can stay with her father until I run and get help. Correct. So this has been happening, guys, and I mean, it's not fair for me. It's not like I don't want to work. I'm getting injured on the job, and I think they should reimburse me for my days and my hours. I'm not talking the whole thing. I'm not looking for nothing else. Reimburse me for my days, my hours, my clothes, and all of those things. I'm tired. It's not the first time, it's all the time. No, the first time, okay, I will. Well, the first time is the most clothes because that's my whole suitcase and everything I can throw away, right? But they really should reimburse us back for these things. And the agency should have looked into it and do not send people back there, you know, to there. So even this morning, another person came on and he doesn't know what happened. Don't you think the agency should, to protect his employees, right, to let them know, let them make the decision if they want to go there and stay there or not? No, they don't tell nobody nothing. Nobody nothing. So that is what I'm talking about. And I see, if you guys watch D Francis, you saw what she was saying today. I reached out to her because I know what she's going through as well. So guys, you go over to D Francis, she's going through a little something as well too with her job as well, and she's into the same field as well. you know but it's not fair for us. It's not fair. Where do I go? Where do I turn? Well, now I have to call in a lawyer. It's not something I want to do. I don't want. If that was something I wanted to do, I would have done it a long time ago, guys. It's not something I really want to do. I just wanted the agency or the homeowner. I'm going to put it as the homeowner. Somebody needs to reimburse me back. It's my time. I'm losing out on that, and it's not fair for me. And not only that, the co-payment from the emergency room, the doctors and everything, that's all coming out of my pocket as well. It shouldn't be. That's correct, Miss Denise Jackson. That is correct. Let me tell you, I'll be honest with you. When it happened all the time, spoke to her. We went online, me and the daughter went online, and we found some things what they said will work. And so she went out and she bought it. I put the thing on the recliner and we bombed the room. Now, I'm not saying I don't think the house is infested. I think somebody brought it in, and that somebody is one of my co-workers that brought it in because it was never there before. It was never there before. Okay? When we did that, it got better for a while, and then bam, it came back again. So somebody else bring it because they've been changing so much different aids in there. And never said, uno no clean. You aids who coming in there, uno don't clean. I've been fighting even this Saturday when I went in, I called in the daughter and says, tell her not to put her bag on the recliner. All her belongings on the recliner. Those are the recliner we have to lay down into the patient's room. Stop letting them bring in all of these. They come with all these bag. Where them coming from? Another job. They're coming from other places, and then they're infesting these people. That room actually, and that her father's in that room. You know, I have done, Miss Robin. I have done so much things. I have reported it. I have mailed them everything. The doctor's note, everything. The lady, the owner of the company, promised to do this. They promise until things goes by and it goes by and goes by. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. There's no help. I have reported this This morning I called it because it's closed, but there's a late person that answers the phone. I called him and told him straight out already what happened. And when I call him, I'm expecting he's supposed to report it, right? Until now, nobody from the agency has even called me to say, how you feel, how everything happened. Nobody has even called me to see how I feel, what is happening to me. Just to show you how much they care for their employees. Yeah, I'm going to definitely. I have called the Board of Health. I've called the board. I just called the Board of Health and even give them the home number. Nobody don't call me. And it says here to leave a message that we'll call you back and so on and so forth. Nobody ever called you back. So guys, it's not the first time. We have sent them email of the doctor's note, my letter over and over. Nobody has ever replied back to me. So guys, it's not easy. It's not as easy. Maybe some people might get through. A lot of us not getting through with the help we need, right? We're not getting through with the help we need. Where do we go? Who stands up with us? My agency not standing up with me. So I'm on my own. So I have to talk about it, guys. I have to talk about it. That is why so many people go out there and do all these crazy things, because they're reaching this, in this position where they have no help and they don't know what to do. And that's why half of these people do these crazy things out there. But if there was proper help out there, I guarantee that these things really wouldn't be happening so much. But there's no help. There's no help when you really need them, right? Government, them are paid people them, and then them just sit down in them office and don't have to do nothing and still get paid, right? I'm going to, Ms. Jane, I'm going to look into the lawyer first, let the lawyer deal with that. Yes, so we're going to do the with the workman comp. Yes, I'm going to do that. Right, I'm going to definitely calling a lawyer now. It's not it's not only that, guys. It's not only that. You work for someone for all that period of time, and over a month before I see a paycheck, over a month before, how many times is this going to happen, guys? How many times is it going to happen where you're supposed to get your paycheck? We're supposed to get paid every 2 weeks, and it's sometimes it reach all in 3 weeks. Now it reach over a month. I will finally receive a paycheck. Those are the things you're taking advantage of people, and I'm the only one who's standing up and really talking about it, I guess, right? Because all the other people need the job. They were not going to say nothing. She's giving them all a break because they're from the same, most of them is from the same country. So they're not reporting her. They're not saying that because maybe they're not even illegal. That is none of my business really, but they're not talking up. They can't talk out, right? I asked for direct deposit. Nope. They don't want to do it. I asked them after the whole month, guys, over a whole month had passed by that I did not get my check. They said they're going to mail it off again. The young girl said she was going to mail it off. I asked her, please, if she can overnight it. It's over a month now, and I'm desperate for my check and my money. And she says, nope, it's either it's going to be mailed or you're going to come and pick it up, which is an hour and 20 minutes, guys. You think her respond to me? She was really nasty. So you know who you are. If you're watching this, you know who you are. You were very nasty on the phone to me. Okay, she's the same one I'm telling you about that I reported her, and I think that's why she did what she did. I have a strong feeling she's the one who threw my check away or did something. I have a strong feeling. You know what I mean? Again, a strong feeling that she did that to me. Yes, I will, Miss Roxanne. I will. I'm going to call. I have somebody. I'm going to call. I'm definitely have to call on that. Not, it goes on beyond that. It's not even just that alone. It's not. There's a lot more stuff. I just don't want to really talk too much. There's a whole lot more stuff that is going on there, right? A whole lot more stuff is going on there. Miss Jan, this company. Well, I guess so. She, I can't even say it. Yes, it's supposed to be brown beef. Yeah, I did, but let me explain to you. I do love my job. I love my patient. Put it this way, I love my patient. I don't like things that is happening. And if I'm if I have your back down there, it's not my home, and I'm doing all of these things for you. Because remember, if you are watching this, one of the family member, remember, I'm the one who climb up and I clean out all mold. Okay? All mold. I clean up your place for you. I'm the one clean up your place. Not you clean up your place. I'm the one who was cleaning up your place for you. Packing away all of these things and doing all of these things. Okay? I did that. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be doing that. So I know the family members on here. So if you guys watching it, you see what I'm talking about. I'm the one who did all of that. You sometimes you say you want to leave. You just want to leave. Let me tell you guys, it's easy said and done that we just leave. It's easy said and done. I am looking for a position that can, for the weekends, a position where I can work along 40, 36 hours. I can do it for the weekend. This way I have time with mom and pops and the house and my other things I'm doing. Right? Excuse me 1 second. I'm not stop saying all of these things. I'm saying it. Anything they want to do, I don't care. It has to be spoken about. I have a lot of evidence into my phone and I have to speak out. I know everybody would say, stop talking so much about it. No, it's the truth is the truth. When does it stop? When does it stop, though, guys? I'm not calling names. I'm not calling names. I'm not calling names, but I'm telling you, my employer needs to step up. Do what's right. Stop watching your purse where the money is going alone. Help the people out. The people who's making the money for you. Help us out. I call you over and over. Over and over. I personally call you over and over. I ask you, please look into it. Please come to the job. Take a look what we're going through. How many times am I going to ask you? How many times I'm going to write notes? Talk to this one, talk to that one. How many times am I going to ask you? I personally call you. Yeah. Well, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping until something happens. I'm going to call a lawyer. I'm going to open the can of worm. I'm going to let them try to fire me. I will open the can of worm. I will open the can of worm because that's taking advantage of people. I work really hard and I do a damn good job what I do, and I deserve to get paid and I deserve to be treated right. People talking about they want you to sign all of these things, sign agreement not to talk and not to do this and talk, not to sign and want not to talk and not to say nothing, just to cover their behind. What about somebody signing for us what you guys shouldn't be doing to us and taking advantage of us? No, I'm not. Please, guys, if you this is the only job you have and don't have any other things and don't have a case, don't do what I am doing. Please don't do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, guys, is day one. Is day one. I've been begging and asking them to jump in and fight for us. Now, I tell you something, and you're going to call me on the phone and say it's okay to go back to the job. Did you get that in writing to call me to tell me to go back down there? Did you personally go down there and check it? Did you get anything in the mail to say it's okay for me to go back there. That was jeopardizing my life. She just jeopardized my life for a couple of dollars in her pocket. And nobody don't see that, right? Nobody don't see that. They don't see, certain people were saying, you shouldn't be talking about this. But if I don't talk about it, it's happening to other people, and we need to stand up for each other, guys. We have to stand up for each other. Mail-in, Holmes, how you doing? Blessing, blessing, blessing. We have to stand up. Not everybody has the source. Not everybody have the knowledge. Not everybody knows what to do with certain things. And a lot of us Jamaicans here are here doing this kind of work. A lot of us Jamaican are here. If it's not this work, them here doing housekeeping. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the ones them coming up here. We move on for better things sometimes, but there are a lot of us Jamaicans are here doing it, and they're taking advantage of. Hi, Clara Hall. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, holding your paycheck. Now, let me ask you a question. How many people here? I want to see. Let me see. How many people here would be working for a job, and the time which they made, the on time thing you have to do, the on time sign in and out, and this company that they're using is overseas, okay, overseas, and it's your social security number they want from you to use. I tell them, over my dead body, it ain't going to be my social security. So it ain't going to happen. They says, well, if it don't happen, then you won't be getting paid. You won't have a job. I said, well, then fire me. Fire me and see what happened. You're not using my social security. Everybody else, you can use anybody else. If they don't want to fight with your social security, I'm fighting with my social security. You have no right to ask me to use my full social security to sign in. My full social security to sign in. Hi, Simone. How you doing? Good afternoon to you too. Clara Hall. I'm sorry. I'm a little angry with all of these little things. Excuse me. They paid me, Clara. They paid me that, but there's one thing still missing. It's not, it's like every time is something else. Every time is something else. Every time. They did pay me for that check, which was over a month. It was over a month before I got that check. Over a month. Correct. No, they said it got lost in the mail. What they're trying to say, it got lost in the mail. But if I've called and you jump on it, you cancel. You see that the check has not been cleared. You jump on it, you cancel it, and you send my check out. And don't send it out how you just sent it out before. Overnight it. You have all my bills. There's late payments and everything. I'm still stuck with it. It's only me. And then they want me to drive over an hour and 20 minutes to pay toll to get there, right? And drive over an hour and 20 minutes there, hour and 20 minutes to pick up the check, because they won't pay the couple of dollars to overnight it to me. Yeah, blessing, blessing, blessing. Randingo, hey, my brother, blessing. Sorry, Randingo, you see, not even America, we have a whole problem here too. It's not always a bed of roses. A lot of people think it's a bed of roses. People do not know what we go through here too. We go through a whole lot of stuff. But Randingo, as we say, we always hold our head up, do the right thing. Fight for the rights. You have to fight for your right. People will always take advantage of you. We always fight for your right. Hi, Square. Good day to you too. Good day to you. Simone, tour adventure. Hi, Mon. I'm so sorry. Yes, yes. It was. Let me tell you, it was really. When the thing bit me here, that's why I jump up, and as soon as I jump up and I felt the lump here, I start feeling the hole in my legs. I start knocking on the door, and I call out and I showed it. I took pictures of it. I called the late night service. and let them know what was happening. And I'm going to be going to the emergency room and the whole night. I went to my car to find if I had the EpiPen first. It was not in the car, so I decided to go to the emergency room. Hi, Trini Queens, how you doing? Hi, Miss Pauline Green, how you doing? Yes, you have to stand up for your rights, guy. You have to stand up. You stand. And guys, I'm going to say something. A lot of people, please, me, I'm begging them. Sometimes when you see somebody really doing something wrong, don't ask us to just ignore it. Sometimes a lot of people need a help and they need somebody to talk to. Or, you've seen somebody taking advantage of somebody. Sometimes we have to speak out. We have to speak out a little bit. Now, if she's a big, strong, and they can manage it, okay, just watch and try to guide the person. But when you're speaking out, if it's like when it comes to kids and some vulnerable people, you have to stand up for people like that. You have to stand up for people like that. You don't have to be rude in everything you do. Don't get me wrong now, but you have to stand up for them. Guide them. Guide them. Yeah, Miss Roxanne, I thank you, thank you, thank you. You're taking advantage of a lot of people. A lot of people. I want to know how comes I've been working here long before quite a bit of them. And yet these people, everybody got that over $2 raise now, Marlon still not even see a penny. Him see more work. Instead, I'm getting more money, I'm getting more work. Because now the patient is not the regular patient from before that used to just put him to bed, him was active, talking, strong, whatever like that. He's now Alzheimer's. You're paying me to take care of a patient which now is Alzheimer's, which you can't sleep. You have to be doing so much more things. And you're paying us an Alzheimer's patient, guys. They know, because they know the owner of the company was a nurse. So you know what it is. And you're taking advantage of people. Hey, Barn. I mean, AG, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you, Mr. Thank you. I'm telling the truth. The truth must be told. The truth must be told. She's a nurse. You're from another country. You own people and you're ripping off. You own people and you're ripping off because you know you're making that money, right? You know you're making that money. And you rather pay the people nothing, right? And we're the one doing all of the work. Yeah. Full stop. I'm here in Marlon full time now. A blessing, blessing, blessing. Yes, we have to stand up for each other, guys. We have to stand up. There's a wrong, there's a right, there's a way to do things. Yes, sometimes this might not be the right way of doing things, but yet coming on here using my platform to help another person, it's a big thing because they don't have the help. Guys, you don't have the help. I walked here into Poughkeepsie, which that was supposed to be helping people like us here with their agency or anything. And I walk in there and says, "Oh, it's closed. We don't do that anymore. You have to go down to White Plains." So it's White Plains, so far away. Here's a number. They don't know when you go down there. Oh, they don't just walking anymore. You have to call. And when you call, you leave a message. Somebody will call you back. Nobody don't call you back. You send all the paperwork. Nobody don't answer you back. When, guys? So I'm using my platform. I can help some other people out there. And I know a lot of you going through a lot of stuff. A lot of you going through a lot of stuff and can't speak about it. They have to stop. The paycheck, I work 2 weeks. Yeah, I get paid every 2 weeks. Jesus. By the next 2 days, why? Okay, why they can't do direct deposit? You know why? They don't want to pay. Maybe don't want certain things watching them. They don't want to get up off their behind out of the office and go do certain things. I don't know. You understand? I just don't understand. They don't want to do that. They want to mail it off. And a lot, and guys, it's not just me wanting to know. I heard it, I've heard quite a bit of other people saying that they're having that same problem with the paycheck. The time thing, punching thing is not working half of the time. And if you don't punch in and it's wrong and you mix it and you don't know, if you don't call every minute to find out, you understand? Did it go through? Did it not go through? You don't get paid. And they'll call you when the paycheck comes and says, well, you didn't punch in that day. It's not fair, guys. It's not fair for us. That's for the problem. Uno build that system, uno need to fix the system, not us to be checking on all of these things. Let me tell you what I used to do before, guys. I'm going to tell you what I used to do before. Okay? I used to do before. The checks, they used to say the checks comes in every 2 weeks on a Monday. This is when I started for the longest while. I had to jump in my car and drive all the way down there to pick up my paycheck, which was over an hour drive, paying a toll to go there and a toll to come across. And nobody, they said the check will be there on Monday, right? So I go there on Monday evening. Nobody don't call. Even sometimes they said the check is here or whatever like that. I have driven down there. Nobody don't call us and tell us. I've driven down and they don't pick up the phone. When you call them, they don't pick up the phone. I'll call them, see if the check comes in. Sometimes they don't pick up the phone. So I drive down there. Oh, the checks didn't come in today. Now I drive all that way here to come here to pick up my check. And Uno don't have the decency to say the check don't come in on that Monday to call us and tell us not to come in because the check down there. Uno make people come down there. That is how bad and nasty the agency is, guys. That's how nasty the agency is, that they can't even pick up the phone and call us to say the check. Why should we are calling. Why are we calling and nobody picking up the phone? And we decide to drive down there and then the check is not there, guys. Then I have to come back again, all of that distance again to pick up the same check. It's not fair, guys. It's really not fair to us. Okay, I've driven down there for the check. The check is there. They called me and said the check is there. Guess what? Boss wasn't around for sign on the check because the boss have to sign on each check. And if she's not there, you can't get the check. There's time that happened to me. I drive all the way down there and the boss wasn't there to sign the check. Yeah, and Miss Johnson, thank you. I'm going to cool down. I'm going to calm down. I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Blockwood. How are you doing? Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you doing? In the UK. So you guys are all, this is happening all over the world. All over the world. And you know what the sad is? Sometimes it's the old kind of people. That's a sad thing. Sometimes it's the old people. Majority of the people working for the same agencies from the same country, and they're taking advantage of them own people. That's sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. I love him. And she knows that. They all know that. They all know that. You know, things happen, even this week, last week, things happen and I call the attention. And if I did not call the attention to it, nothing would happen. The man foot swell up this big, guys. This big. And I feel it. It feel like water. It's soft like this. Soft like this. The whole of the two of them, put them fat, full up of water down below. Nobody pay attention. They don't care. They come down there and they don't even talk to him. They just come down there on their phone and whatever. They don't do nothing. Okay, they give him the pill in the morning, them walk him, them do whatever like that. But they don't care because they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. What they're doing is just to make that little buck as well. They don't care. Okay, and I'm tired of coming there and I am the one pushing this to the daughter. The daughter needs to open her own eyes. Your father, you need to open your own eyes. I shouldn't have to be coming and showing you all of these things. Thursday gone. The aide never give the medication to the man. He needs those medication in the morning. Saturday gone. No medication give out again. When is it going to stop? When is it, even though them saying it's none of my business, I talk about it because I care. I care, guys. I talk about it because I care, guys. And the daughter knows that. Yeah, direct deposit. I've been asking for that over and over. One minute they want to get it, they want that, they want this, they want this, they want that. I mean, it's so much. He does. He does. He every time him lay down flat, guys, he likes to lay down flat and so like that. Even in the recliner, if you try to lay him up flat, he likes to be sit up straightwards. I know it's too much, but you know what? Tough. You know what? You have to elevate. Take off that heavy shoes off of him. Elevate. Put a little pillow right underneath his knee here. You understand? And make it elevate a little bit, or his ankle. It has to be elevated. When him start complaining, then you put it back down again. But you got to keep on doing it. It just take time. They don't like to do no work. They don't want to do no more work. So they don't want to take off the shoes. Time to go put on back the shoes again. Right? They won't walk him. Nobody talk. Nobody down there speak English. An Alzheimer's patient, nobody speaks English. The man sit down there, like when I'm there, we'll be talking about what on the TV, running jokes. He's remembering all names. The other day, he just called some names. I'm like, oh, I remember those things. That's what he likes, guys. Make him feel good. Yeah, they are. They are. There's something reason why they don't want they don't want to do the direct deposit. There must be a reason. There's a reason behind everything why they don't want to do the direct deposit, because it's the easiest way to go. Just like how you guys can find time for punch in, punch out system abroad, over in overseas, and fix up all of that, and you don't know half of the thing not working today. You could have find time to do this first to get people who can get a paycheck. Just like how you can find time, right, to do all the other stuff. Find time for pay with on time. Find time for pay with on time. I'm telling you, they're going to get called out. Now, people, I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the knowledge to run an agency. But you're going to call me and ask me, knowing that I can maybe find some workers and I can find some clientels over where I live. Are you going to call me and say, Mark, can you see if you could find a little location over that side and maybe you can run it for me? Just to show you, I don't have the knowledge. And you'd want me to do that for you? Yes, the money would be nice and we can sit down like you, but it's not right because I don't have the knowledge. I don't have that kind of knowledge inside the office to sit down and run an agency up here for you. And I'm not going to be doing what you're doing, darling. So no ask me. No more. No call me no more. Ask me if me can go find place. Something reasonable. And you can go out and find people to work. Don't ask me again. The answer is no. I'm not going to be a part of your little thing, what you're doing out there. I'm not going to be a part of it. It's just to show you. So when you see all of these little things, everything is a little red flag. When you see all of these little things, the people who's working in the office, you call the office. You're thinking if you call the office, just like say if you call Dunkin' Donuts and you call Dunkin' Donuts, they should say, Dunkin' Donuts, can I help you, right? That's what they should call their office name. Can I help you? Yes. It's not your house you're there. It's supposed to be an agency. It's supposed to be a company. answer it the right way. They'll maybe they think they have my number. So they say my number. And then they hang up the phone every minute. And that's what I complained about the other day. And that is why I feel that same girl did that thing to me. Because I started complaining. I don't want to, if I drive down there, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty because I want to say what I have to say. It's not going to be pretty if I drive down there. Yeah, something is happening. Something is happening. Guys, 162 people. If you're on here, you like the subject, what we're on, please give me a little thumbs up to know that you're here. You're supporting me. Please, guys, a little more support. 112, 162 people watching. Please support me. Thank you. Even if you don't like the topic, still can support me. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. No, no, you're right. I'm not going to make the devil to benefit somebody else or benefit my pocket. No, the devil not going to do that to me. The devil will never do that to me, right? Because these people deserve better. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, everybody would say, Martin. I keep everybody saying leaving. Nobody understand. Do you think I really want to be going through this and talking about this all the time and fighting with them? There must be a reason. There's something holding me on down there in that house. There's something holding me in that house down there. Okay, and you all know who it is already. I love him. I said if I do not do certain things, it never ever will happen. Okay? It never every time I go there, I find something, something, something. And you say, Jesus, the man have two pitney living at the house and they don't see nothing. They don't see it. I have to call the attention at each time. I got here and I look and the whole line black and blue. I said, come look at this. Look at this. It's your father. Now I know sometimes them don't want to go in the room because the aid is in there. But you know what? If it's my loved one in that room, nobody not tap me from going if I go look what is happening. Nobody not will tap me from going into that the room to see what is happening. And you know what? Tell them to learn how to cook. I just spoke about this again. I just spoke about this on the weekend because of the swelling that can cause from a lot of stuff. Also, salt, too much salt, not taking the medication. Okay, everything them give. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I didn't see what Roxanne wrote. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to go back and read as much because I wasn't paying attention of all of the comments and things. And hey, Wilford Campbell, how you doing? I have not called out many people. Excuse me, guys. I'm in a little thing, and I'm trying to just say what I have to say. I might not call out everybody, but please forgive me for that. I will go back and read. I will go back and try to comment, and mostly all of this, I will try to go back and make some comments on each one of these stuff. Right? You can also even send me an email and let me know certain things. I do not mind, and I will respond to you guys. But it's something really bothering me, and I have to speak about it. So again, back to where I was. I went in and I said, everything they give him, they do not know how to cook. I understand people don't know how to cook, but there's two women working there. They don't know how to cook. I know they come from a different country, so they can't cook these certain things. But it's not hard for them to even go on YouTube and learn how to do, even to boil a hot dog. How hard it is to boil a hot dog, how hard it is just to roll real beef together and make a hamburger then. You know, they're giving him these packaged things that is full of salt. I just have to spoke. I just spoke about it just this weekend here gone. Said please, if they can't cook, ask them to boil out the sausage a little long enough. Boil it one time, boil it two times, boil it three times, throw the water, just keep on boiling. Take away some of the salt from it, please. I also asked already the agent to send a nutrition up there to show them can start teaching that. So maybe nursing home agencies need to start showing people not just how to take with money and are just going to be lazy. Show them how to do a little small little thing, guys. You know what I mean? Every day, every one of them, because it's very simple, it's very easy. Every one of them take the cereal, milk, half a banana. That's all they do. Lunch, they open a can of tuna, they throw little mayonnaise on it, a whole lot of mayonnaise. I don't know what they do. What else? Everything is frozen. Everything is frozen, guys. No fresh food. The man getting thing. I made this week. I brought squash and butternut squash, and I boil it up for him and I crush it for him. I said, "Sir, it's not mashed potato, but it tastes nice." The man eat it for lunch and dinner and loved it. And I gave the daughter some, and she loved it too. It's hard to peel, but if you can't peel it, and the other eight them no want to do it, then it also sell in a little bit more money, but it's selling blocks if you can't cook and you can't peel, right? But just to show you the little simple little things. I told her next week when I'm coming in, if I come in, because I'm not going in until I hear that has been done again, and then we have to pay me. I get in the lie, I said, right? But I had told her this week here, there's some new things that came up that I would love to try to make. And I want her to watch me. I want the daughter to watch me. That don't just sit down and expect me to cook. Okay. When I cook, I always try to cook for you and your father. I don't have to cook for you. So don't think I have to. I do it because I want to. Okay. So I notice sometimes when the dinner time come, you don't want to cook or do nothing. You'll jump in the car and even leave. Well, let me explain something to you. I don't have to cook for you. I do it because I'm cooking for the Father and I can feed you too. And that is who I am. But sometimes I like to see you in there. All sometimes, yes, things has changed. I must say that things has changed because I see you help me wash the dishes. Now, before you used to leave all the dishes in the sink for me wash. Okay? Well, me not do it again. You're gonna come help me and you're gonna wash the something. Guys, I don't hold my tongue. I'm straight out. I call things when things happen. Or I just left it. I left it. This week here, it's not even me use it. I wash up the dishes already, guys. And the sister use a knife, just one knife, and put it into the sink. The brother come and eat. And guess what? He dust the dishes he ate and the spoon in it and leave the one knife there. I don't touch it. I ain't touching it. Because if you saw that one knife there, you could have washed that one little knife in there. Because every time I clean the bathroom, you go in there and go dot it up afterwards. So I'm cleaning behind you, and I'm not doing it anymore either. I'm not doing it. I work behind your father. I don't work behind you kids. I know not no kids either. Over in their 40s. Okay? When you see sometimes when you start doing something, the goodness of your heart, it becomes your job. So guys, pay attention to that. When you're doing something, let the people know, say straight out, you're not have to do this. You only do it. And don't try to do it all the time because it's going to be part of your job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'll be honest, she love her father, but they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. They don't pay attention. Well, the son, he does what he does. He don't really, the father, they don't even acknowledge each other, right? But the daughter, no, he loves his daughter very much. And I know she loves him. She's, so like that. But she don't pay attention. She expect everything is just supposed to work the way it's supposed to work. And it doesn't go like that. No. You know what? Remember one thing. We Jamaicans, I'm going to say it. Don't get me wrong out there. If anybody from any other country, I'm just telling you about us Jamaicans here. We Jamaican, we love with family. We do try to do the best by with family. Sometimes we have some miserable moment, but when things comes down, we're there most times for with family. You understand? That's one thing I would say about us Jamaicans. We grow a little bit different. You understand? You know if your mother wants something and she can't go this, you go get it for her. The other one them sometimes nah do it. No matter where they nah do it. We're in the house, you just have to protect that. You know, it's different people. Different people. Good evening, Marsha T. How you doing? Marsha, the discussion is it's like nursing home, things people taking advantage, things happening in homes that family not doing and supposed to be doing, people not getting paid on time. Lord Jesus, I mean me I talk about Marsha, I talk about. And me, but a lot of others are out here too. So Marsha, I'm going through a little bit with it, but I decided to talk about it because sometimes talking about it might help another person. And that's what I'm looking for. Not to only help myself because I'm in a position I don't have the help yet, but I'm talking about it, and that it even let me feel good in my heart, even talking about it. Because sometimes things boil up into your heart, and you do the wrong things or you say the wrong things. So sometimes it's just good to let out certain things. Don't you ask square for not love and enough respect and blessing. Blessing, Roxanne, blessing. Thank you, thank you. I'm not making it stress, I'm not making it stressing me. It just let me tell you, when I sit down and I think sometime of the my guy, when I say my guy is my patient, you know, if if it was just me one living here and they said, okay, the family would be the same thing. I would have taken him into my home and take care of him. I would have. Sometimes that love is there. I used to have a patient before that. He came here and stayed with me all the time. All the time he came and stayed. He had his own room here. He loved, this was his getaway. He used to love to get away from his mother. And this patient, I'm telling you, is the same age as my mother, but he drove and everything and doing everything still. Young guy still, but he was the same age as my mother. His mother was 92 years, but she was a 92 who still say, stop, stand, sit, and he has to listen to everything. Don't eat, and he would listen to everything. That's the kind of mother she was. She was a drill sergeant. He loved to get away to my home. He did. He felt free, he felt relaxed. He didn't have to go through all of these question things. So he would come here all the time and stay here at my home. I had opened my home. Mom and George loved him very much, took care of him as well. You know? Yeah. Thank you, Miss Square Four. Thank you. Yeah. I I recently oops, let me see if I can find this back. I recently subscribed to let me see if I can find this person. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, that story, he passed away. It's called Greediness. Guys, I had the biggest contract you can ever think of with him. It was a family who was very wealthy. I had the biggest contract with them. It's called Greediness. It's called Greediness, where his brother found out what the mother wanted me to do. So let me explain something to you. I took care of their father. I left their father, and I had a full time job before that. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about that family before. I had a full time job. Nobody could ever come and work for the father. He would run them all. So one day I was dropping my mom off at work, and they asked me if I could, since I was loving and I love garden and I love flowers, and they had a flower business and the whole 9 yard. They asked me if I could try to break the ice. I went down there. The meeting was in this gazebo, and the first time the man meet me, came out big and strong and big eyes, and why do you think you can take care of me? So I just look at him straight in the eyes, and I say, sir, because I hear you give the funniest jokes and you can't just get rid of me so easy. And the man just laughed. And we talk about so much things. I told him about my garden. He tells me about this. And right away, they wanted to hire me. No, I was working full time. I was one day off, guys. I went and worked with them just a whole and 1 day a week. That 1 day a week went on for a couple of years. And then I pulled on my uncle. And then it went on from 1, 2, 3, 4 days a week. And then I was in California when I got the phone call um, that he was sick in the hospital and he wanted to see me. And as I came back here, I went to the hospital, and he said to me, right in front of his wife and his two kids, he said to me, Marlon, make me a promise. You'll take care of my family from me when I'm gone. And now I'm bawling like no tomorrow because he could have taken the antibiotic to live. He said, if my body cannot fight it, let me go. That was his wishes. Nobody could stop him. Nobody. That was his wishes. He passed away. I went on. I kept in contact with them. I would visit, drop, do things, always helping out. Till one day I got a phone call that the son now, one of the sons needed my help. I was there working with the son. The other son never come around, never did anything much. It's just at the end when it comes down with he got his share because he ran his father business. He got his share and it's like that. And let me tell you something. I think it's greediness. You know why you released me. You know why you released me because you released me because your mother signed a huge contract with me. You don't understand the contract. The contract is that if she passes away, that he would live with me here in my home for the rest of his life until he passes away. And if I pass away before him, I had another backup plan. That was all legally signed by both lawyers, their lawyer, my lawyer. The money was all signed, guys. With it, I cannot talk about the money. The money was signed. Great. Doctors don't make that money here. Okay. And he found out about that. I was at work and I took a flight to California on vacation. Every vacation, normally, our son is with me. This one, I was going away to do some business to Colombia. I got a call in Colombia. Do not come back. And I'm like, what? I'm not lying. It hit me so hard. I couldn't function, guys. For the longest while, I couldn't function. I was making top of the world, making. So, the guys, that's why I said putting the money away sometimes and save. I was on top of the world. I was on top of the world with the money I was doing. I was always helping people, though. That's where those kids in Colombia got all that help because I was making all that money. I was on top of the world. And to come back to find out that was it. Then all of a sudden, I said, she knows. She has a mouth. The mother is the one. She's alive. She has control still. She could have called me. But greediness. And the other people who's watching know as well too that I draw in on the job because it had something to do with something just to get my position. Okay? But we're not going to go there. You see what happened? What comes around goes around. I left it. I left it. All of a sudden, one day I got a phone call. Hey, Marlon, did you hear Wendell passed away? Now it hit me because he was, sorry, I shouldn't call the name. So if you guys didn't hear that, good. Call, died. I said, it hit me. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And I know what was his wishes. And you know what was his wishes. His wishes was to give me his ashes, and he told me what to do with his ashes. You know that. It was all signed into the contract. The mother knew that. The brother knew that. They didn't. Okay? But they called me and now crying and saying, if I was here, he would have been alive. You're damn right he would be alive if I was still there. Who carried the COVID and into the house and give it to him? You guys don't go out. You know who will have people coming to the house? It's only your brother that travels all the time on the plane that brought that COVID in. Okay? And you knew Wendell had a breathing problem and he was a big smoker. And you don't care because you don't wear a mask. But you're going to call me. Okay? I just says, I'm very sorry. I was not being rude, and that wasn't rude. I give my condolence. I hung up the phone and I moved on. I moved on. Okay? It was sad because I can't tell you how much years I've been with that family. I'm talking about 21 years, guys, on and off with the family. And to make just like that out of the blue, greediness caused that. Greediness caused that. Okay? Greediness caused that. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Lovely. Thank you. Blessings, blessing to everybody. Anyway, so that's the bad part. The good part is I'm feeling better. I need to sleep though. I am feeling better. I have an appointment tomorrow at 3:30 with another. My doctor, guys, oh gosh, she retired. I've had her for many, many years. So there's not even a new doctor into the firm as yet. So I'm seeing a nurse's practitioner tomorrow, and I'm waiting to meet the other two. I heard there's two more doctors coming aboard. I want to meet them, and hopefully they will take me on as one of their patients. Um, Guys, it's very hard out there getting a doctor today. And I don't see if you notice how hard it is to get a dentist out there today. It's been very, very hard, guys. Thank you, Miss Liz, for you know what. Thank you very much for that. I couldn't do without you. Again, it fell out again, and it still hurt. Guys, I'm tired. I have to take it out. I'm going to take out a tooth, right? And that's going now a year in advance before I can get in to see a doctor. Can you imagine that? December, the closest they could give me is December. You guys do not know what we're going on. This medical system here in the United States, where is it got? It's a third world country now. We are a third world country now. Okay, because I can't find a dentist to, but not a dentist. I do have a dentist. It's a or how do you say it now? How do you guys say that now? The one who take out your teeth, you have to have that special surgeon. I figured out how to say that word, and you need that. And the only person that I could have got that could do, take me on is until December. Hey, Randingo. Listen to Randingo. Yes, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not reading any comment. I'm going to try to go back to everything. I'm so sorry. Rosalie Williams, blessing. Okay. Good. Thank you, Roxanne. Roxanne has been helping out a whole lot. Guys, give Roxanne a big thumbs up for me, please. Please go over to her channel and subscribe to her. Randingo Lifestyle is on. Thank you for your phone call, Randingo. I got it. Thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for worrying about me and everything like that. But I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Right. So please, guys, go over to Randingo's Lifestyle. He will be meeting up with me in Jamaica to do that paid forward work that we're doing. I think Julie might be aboard. I might be pulling in some other people to give a little hand because it's some big work we're going to be down there doing, guys. So I'll be asking for some help when I reach down there. I don't want to be alone, so I won't be home alone down there. I think Jamaica Avengers and Tropical Hunter, those guys might come and even spend some time that we can do some shoots to us, down there as well. So I will have people around this time. To give me a little hand. So anyway, so that is how it goes. Where that job end, guys, and where what happened to that patient? He passed away of COVID. Okay, he passed away of COVID. And so many things. I can't tell you how much time I saved lives in that family. I can't tell you how much times I saved life in that family. And that, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say it. That same brother who did this to me, the one and only brother that, did all of this to me, when your mother called me and told me certain things, did you ever think about what I've been doing for your family and all the things? Did you ever think all the things? Do you think you guys could have paid me back for all the things I have done for you guys? You think you could have paid me for all the things? When your mother called me into the room one morning and asked me to do her a favor next, Mr. Abal. But her favor was not to help her family afterwards. Well, yeah, of course, to take care of her son and things and take care of the family. But me go into the room and the woman asked me for help to kill herself. Me say, don't ever ask me to do that again. Says, don't ever ask me to do that again. I remember going on to the lake where we throw some of the father's ashes at the lake. And I was crying. I said, what me do? What me fi do with this one? One mind said to me, knowing how the mother is, I know how she been, how she is, to go check. What I look at him, go check my head, me use my head. When me look on the bed, you find the pill them all over. She had swallowed quite a bit of pills already. She didn't want the ambulance. I said, okay, you don't want the ambulance? There was no time, guys. There was no time. I had to call it. I just didn't listen to it. I did. I saved her life. I saved her life. Where were you? Where were you? The son, where were you? You remember where you were? You remember you? I call you, call you, call you, call you, call you. You don't answer the phone. I call you, call you, call you. You don't answer the phone. Vanilla called me and says, you're here in California. What you were doing in California? Surfing, surfing. I must call you if anything important to call you. You remember that? Son of a, you know what? That is how it is within your own family. That's what you said to me. You were there surfing. I must call you if anything. And finally, you flew here. Okay? I stayed with your brother. I didn't have to stay. I didn't have to sleep over at that time. I stayed with your brother all that time and visit your mother all the time in the hospital while you were in California surfing. Okay? You were in California surfing. I was there with your brother 24/7 because he can't stay alone. 24/7. And I was there at the hospital. And guess what, guys? Guess what? You see, after we reached the hospital, we had a new lady working, taking care of her because I couldn't. After that, there was a lot of things going on, and we had a new lady working with her. She was pretty new. And I had to pay attention to the both of them because the other one is outside in the waiting room. We can't have him come around here because it's too much with the two of them. Them love each other so much. Mother and son, those two did love each other very well. But while I decided to come out of the emergency room, go from there where the mother was to go check on the son. The girl who just started working called me, Marlon, come quick, quick, quick. When I went quick, the woman again have pill in her handbag and telling the woman to give it to her for swallow it around and not to say nothing to me. So guys, I had to check her in. I did check her in. I check her in. Yes, guys, I had the power to check her in and I check her in. She needed that help. I didn't want that on my shoulder and I check her in. I'm the one also check her out. She begged me that she will never do it again. And I check her out. I stay with that family day and night. Day and night. 21 years, buddy. And you release me for what? Greediness. 21 years. Yeah. So I hope you all hear that. Guys, I'm not lying. I got the best pay you can ever think of. The mother was paying me. They still couldn't pay me for what me have done, trust me. But I got good paid, guys. They also paid my taxes for me. And they paid me. What I was going to get, I can't mention that, to take care of her son. And what happened was, this is something else. What happened when the oops, sorry, almost made a mistake again. He didn't care much for his other half. Okay, and if anything should ever happen to him, he wanted to leave it for me. You understand? He was, that's how close he was to me, guys. It's the same like me and Colas. He used to call me, I call him big brother, him call me little brother. It was as unbelievable. I mean, everywhere, everybody can tell you, I've been everywhere. On my Florida trip, everywhere I went, he was with me as a part of the family. As a part of the family, he was with me. He loved to be with me. He loved car shows. He loved all of these things. If you ask the brother, no, what is your brother's favorite color? What did your brother? He wouldn't know nothing. I can tell you every spot on your brother. Every spot on your brother. And you know, guys, there's so much things. But I said, after suffering for the longest while of losing that job, and I'm talking about making this kind of money to just drop on my face overnight. That time I go to Colombia and I spend after the whole meeting doing something. I was helping people. I've always been helping people. And to come back here knowing that I don't have a job anymore. And that's what happened. I hit rock bottom. I couldn't come out of bed. I couldn't come out of bed. So much things went into my head. I can't tell you the life I was living before. And here it is. Could have gone to. I had to go find an agency to working $19 an hour. 19. But I said, this is what I said to me. I said, me that never worked for $19 an hour, you know. You know, then that time people want me left and right. I said I would never work for $19 an hour. And here it is. I had to bend me back and go around and work for the 19 an hour. Because something is better than nothing coming in, guys. Sometimes you have to just take it. Then me don't like to use certain terms because certain terms are bad, but our Jamaican term is right. Before you can kick the shit, you have to name it. Right? Or somewhere, something like that. Somebody did say something like that, but I don't like that term. So let's cut that out. I don't like that term like that. Anyway, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to pay your bills. I've sat here because nothing could motivate me. I've sat here crying every single night. How am I going to pay this? Okay, guys, I'm not going to feel embarrassed. I know it's embarrassing to a lot of people, but it's my life and my journey. I've stayed here in that period of time with no work for the longest while because I couldn't function. And to see them come with a tow truck and taking away my car because I couldn't afford it. Guys, I have lived that life too. I know what it is. That's why I've always been giving back like that. I know what it is to be hungry. You all think, oh, no, not them, not Auntie Pauline and Auntie Pauline kids. I know what it is to be hungry. But let me tell you something my mother have always done, and I'm going to tell you that every time. If my mother have a piece of bread, that bread going to share for everybody. She's not going to take a bite until she's sharing it. That is how I stay too. I stay the same way. Pops have the same heart. Every time we start talking about something and to give back and to do certain things, and you say all of them, we're all on the same page to help. We're always doing it because we were there once before. Okay? We were there once before. You know, Robin, I do not know what happened after he passed because nobody would ever expect he was going to pass. It was signed already. Where I know he put me on his will. I know that. I know that. Even she has it on his will. I know that they didn't hide it. They didn't hide it. Everything. He turned everything around most likely because I've never got a phone call. I don't investigate nothing. I said if it happens, it happens. Okay, I've been on there. the whole entire time. Let me just turn this down a little bit. I'm not going to look forward. I'm not going to count my breath worrying or thinking of that. If it happens, it happens. Okay? But I was on each one of them. Okay? Each one of them. And I'm going to call out somebody else. I can't call out the name. I pull on a friend to work. I did. I pull on a friend to work. It was my friend, it was my mother's friend. And that lady stabbed me on the back on the job. She was a part of a certain things at the end too. Yeah. Stabbed me in the back. Yeah. See how long? How long did you work afterwards? Are you still there working? You see what happens? What comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. You're not working there anymore. I know that. Thank you, family circle. Thank you. Guys, I have lived a life up and down, up and down. But one thing, I always try to keep my head up. Some people don't even know that I could be here hungry or anything happening. Because when they see me, I'm always smiling. I was always smiling. I'm always, even the one I don't have it, I will still be the one here helping. Yet I didn't know how I pay that bill, and I'm here helping this one. That was me. And that's still me. I would love to show you guys something. You know, is that you're going to like me for who I am or not? I'm straightforward with a lot of things. I'm very straightforward with a lot of things. You see, the other day when I went to draw the money out, I went to the bank to give that young lady. She might be watching me because she still write me. It's fine. I want you to hear this. I was still going to give the money to her. I was at the bank. I was at the bank. And yes, when you text me, I was right at your bank, sitting down, going to go in, but I was speaking to one of my angels, and I call another one of my angel, and I call another one of my angel, and all three said no. And you know what? You know why they said no? Because the picture you sent to me had a marker. So I'm going to tell you straight out, you cannot send, if I ask you to show me some proof, you cannot take a pen and mark out dates. Right away, that's a red flag. Right away showed me there's other people that needed my help, and they're not doing that. And I was going to give, that's from my pocket. And guess what? That was from my pocket. And I don't have it. I went to the bank that day. That time my paycheck didn't come yet. And I went to the bank that day. I only had $158 into that bank. Not talking about my bank now, where I am doing the pay it forward, because I don't touch that. All is that is there is that a people that is not mine. God gave me a job to do, and I'm doing the job, and I'm going to do this the right way. I don't touch that. But yet I still pull out the $50 out of my money. And I was going to send it to you. And I didn't do. But thank you, Lord. The following day, I got my paycheck. I'm back on track. So guys, you guys, I'm sorry I'm not even reading, but guys, you hear me I just talking. I don't know where going to come up out of my mouth next, but I'm talking it from the heart. I'm talking from the heart, guys. Right? I noticed the other day somebody wrote something to me. I do not know if it was a bad comment or it was a good comment. Me still press like on it. Me still give the thumbs up and press like. I don't know if it was a bad comment or a good comment. I couldn't tell. You know what I mean? But I am me. I am me. I just say things as you know what I mean? And I'm talking from the heart. I'm talking from the heart. Anything you guys want to know about me, please say it out. Ask me. Write to me. If you want to say it out in the public, me no mind. You know business. I am straightforward. You're going to like me who I am, or you're not going to like me at all. You know what I mean? You're going to like me. And everybody who has met me can see I am exactly what you see. When you meet me, all of those people, all anybody here from Miami that met me, please, if anybody's here from Miami that met me, speak out now. When you met me, it's the same person you see. I said, come here, man, we're hugging and with all of these things, taking pictures, all of them, Julie, Tropical Hunter, American Jamaica Adventure, Vibrant Style, Oliver, Colas, Lisa, Tashana, make everybody tell you if be more funnier, running joke and just always making people laugh, guys. That's what I love to see, people laugh. There's times to be serious and there's times I like to be alone. But at that moment, I love to people laugh. I don't like the people sad. I don't like to see people sad. You know what I mean? I always trying to cheer them up and trying to do something. Always sending people, if I see somebody, not feeling well, I'm asking people, please go over and pray for them because prayers is very strong, guys. And thank you guys very much for all the prayers for my mom. And I think that's what keeping me going. I never thought I could have done this before, be talking like this. I never thought I could do this. I never thought I could do this. Guys, it's not easy. I never thought. I always wanted to be behind the camera hiding, and see me here. I'm talking just, Mama, can I shut up? Mama will call me a parrot next, but I'm doing things for the right reason. And I say things to relieve things out of my heart because it was a painful moment when I got released from that job. And guys, I can't tell you, I just really can't tell you what I was making there at that job. Nobody could believe, not even a doctor. Not even a doctor would be making what I'm making, and I was getting my taxes paid. Okay? Yeah. I do not know. I never called to find out after that. And I cut it off. I cut off total strings down there. I do not go down there. I do not call. I do not investigate or nothing. I just cut them off down there. She had the power, could have called me and do things. I just didn't do that anymore. I just total cut off ties down that side. I do not drive over that side of the world. Anytime I'm passing, I try to go around the other side. It really hurts, guy. It still hurts me till today. It still hurts me till today. It still hurts me till today. You know, it still hurts me till today because 21 years, guys, 21 years. Oh God, I'm telling you, I deleted half of this phone. Well, not this phone. Half of my pictures was with him and I. I'm sorry. I had to start deleting. I delete all of it. I was just deleting. I still have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I deleted because that's what they did to me. You know, always promise you the world because you're always doing it. And I promise you to do this, and I promise you to do this, and I promise you to do this, and I promise, and I promise, and I promise. But they don't, when it's to release you, they don't care. You always take care of them and the best and do everything. I bring in my own thing and helping out and giving things to them too. But this when it's time to release you, and they don't remember all of that good you have done. They don't remember all of that, And it's that always said to me, I don't want to put out my heart in any more job. I don't want to put out my heart out too much like that in all of my jobs. Because I do, guys. I go in with a full blast, giving, doing, helping, okay, and helping. But when the time comes, they don't remember that. They just don't remember that. They don't remember the good things. And when in this job that I have, and I go down there, I just came back, guys. I just came back from that same incident into the hospital. Same incident into the hospital. I just came back. And when I came back, I noticed something different. And what a lucky thing, I decided to call 911. What a lucky thing I decided to call 911. So, guys, don't forget that either. Same like when I always I talk everything, I'm talking it too. I have to say, don't forget that one. I saved your father life too. Okay? all that pain he was going through, he's not going to that pain anymore, thanks to me. And I'm the one who go to the nursing home, and I'm not getting paid for this, guys. I went to the nursing home and I would visit him. I sit down and talk to him and bring him little things. No, they don't pay that to me. The agency don't pay me. The daughter don't pay me for that. I did it. I go because she don't have time to go. So I went. I went and visit him. I'm the one down there visiting him and staying with the father down there for a little while. Yes, they did thank me for it. They did because they know they thanked me for it. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't let out the father out of the nursing home. It was a rehabilitation nursing home where after you do the surgery, and they wouldn't let him out. They wanted to see, and the agency. Let me tell you, the agency knew that, and they knew I was going to go down there. They knew they had nothing to worry about. They wanted to see if I could manage him and if I knew what I was doing for them to release him first. It was almost Christmas, guys, and I went down there, and all I said, lift him up, try to do this, how you do this, and I showed them. They're like, oh, he has no problem. You can take him. I brought him home for Christmas. Now the deal was they thought I was going to be with the father for a couple of days. I was going to work with the father for 7 days straight. Right? For 7 days straight. That's what they wanted. And the family knew that. I was supposed to work with the father. Maybe I need something to break in and there, which they could have helped. But as soon as and they knew that, and the agency knew that, and as soon as I come in, they says, no, we can't pay you the 40 hours because now I took him back home. You would have still been in there. Guys, none of you would be making money. None of the other people would be making money. You never would have seen a father because if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have been home. You know? And he wanted to be home. I knew I could take care of him. That same time, can you imagine this? That same time he came home, I work. It was really one day at work, and then wanted to say, I said, no. No. I don't care what day it is. I'm working 2 days. They wanted me to just work one day and give other people. No, I worked the 2 days. Did you know that they sent on somebody who has never done this kind of work before? The man speak no English, and that's who they sent on. The very first person to come on when I go was a brand new person. Can you imagine a man coming to the hospital and after the rehab, knew that I knew what I was doing and I'm going to, to me, they sent on a brand new person. Guess what? I saw a video the doctor sent me. The man tried put the man in the chair gone, man gone on the ground, and he can't lift up back the patient. Okay, I still have the video. I still have the video to prove. Okay, that's the kind of people you guys gonna send with a man just coming out after a big surgery like that. That is who we're gonna send. Just to show you better think about it. Think of all the things that I have done for you guys at the agency too. Okay, let me start reading some. So, guys, blessings to everybody. Thank you guys for coming on. I love that 174, 172 people watching. Blessing. Thank you all for doing that. LOL, bet you they ended up calling you. Yeah, let me tell you, guys, so much stuff. I've done so much stuff over these years. I really can write a book with everything that my experience in the nursing field, just being in this country, from Jamaica to here, I could write a book. Guys, I could write a book. And yet, I know a lot of my family might be watching this and say, oh my God, I hope you don't start something else now. Because my family is very secret. They don't like to talk about certain things. And I will leave it like that. But there's things I want to share. Because it was my journey. And my journey can help many others. Many others. It's a story, it's a book to be written. That's my journey. Okay? My brother ex-wife, not ex-wife, excuse me, my brother ex-girlfriend. I was not that, I know her. I stayed at her house in Florida and the whole 9 yard. But when I heard she wanted a kidney, I was the first person to call and says, check if we're a match. I'm going to give her my kidney. This just happened, just recently, last year, just last year. I was going to give you my kidney. I mean, she's a sweetheart. So we talk and everything like that is fine, no problem. I was going to give you my kidney. Is when them send me a message. I said, you need to lose a couple pounds first. You can't do that. So it never did happen. But I tried to remember. There's a story beyond that. There was more than to that, you know. But I was willing to give my kidney right away if there was a match if she needed me. I was willing to do it right away. It's not somebody that I know the greatest, but that's who I am. I call. I says, call them, find out if I am. So they call me. They got my information, and then when they reach back out to me, they said, I think I could not be there because I needed to lose some weight first, and and that's why it didn't go through. She's still around, guys. Thank God, thank you, Lord, still around and everything like that. But it was me, and it was okay. I think other people, I think she might have found. I'm not sure. I'm going to even call because it's been a good little while I haven't spoken to her. Don't go back to that place. Thank you, Garden Queen. Thank you, thank you. Oh, man. So, all of us have stories. All of us have some good stories. I know it's not just my stories. A lot of you guys have good stories. You know what I mean? Growing up as a child, there's so much more things. But we're going to keep on this one topic for today. And another time we'll jump on a topic of, you know, our childhood days of going to school and things like that. Where if we have to walk and how far we have to walk to go to school. Go to school and them have all bus money. I don't know how you're gonna reach home. And then you take off shoes and you start walk. And that was a walk. Yes, family circle. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, I've always tried to be good, guys. I'm not saying I am this. I have done wrong things in my life. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing major. I would say that nothing major, but I have done wrong things in my life. I'm going to give you an example. One bad thing I did. I really did something bad. I was gambling at one time, but just I do the casino and things. I was gambling at one time, and mom was in Jamaica, and I opened our piggy bank. I opened our piggy bank, guys, and I never live it down. I never did. And I'm like, there was about 7,000 I found in that piggy bank, as mom was putting that down always for a rainy day, and I gambled it off. I know the whole family. I apologize. I tried to make things up. I would never do that again. I made a mistake in life, and I did that with my mom. Okay, I did that, and so I'm straight up with my things that I do. I've always been trying. I've done more good than bad, and I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. I cannot hold a grudge because the same person that I might don't want to speak to, dislike you. Tomorrow, if you need help, I'm the one there picking you up. That's who I am. I've always been like that. I cannot hold grudge, guys. I can be angry with you for a day or two. I can, you know. But if I don't get the chance to talk it out, to relieve it, just to talk it out, it going to stay a little bit longer than that. That is why I want to talk. I talk out things because then it relieves something out of my heart that I can breathe. I'm learning how to do that. Is to let's do it in a peaceful way and a peaceful manner. Just let out certain things, and then you can breathe. You know, sometimes swallow 10 times, think before you start talking. And I learned all of these things, guys. Um, you know, sometimes holding up things inside of you so long, nothing bad going to come out of it. Try and let it out. Try and let it out in a peaceful way, a peaceful way. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to somebody like one of your best friends. I just call one of the best friends, you know. I just call one of the best friends I used to have. And I told him I want to speak to him. Until now, I don't reach here yet, or he don't come. I mean, not going there, but I need to talk to him about something that he did that hurted me so bad, you know. And until I talk to him, then I can really. We're not gonna be the best of friends anymore. But at least if I see him out there, I would go, hey. But you're not see me going when he say you want to come to a party? No. Can I come over? No. You see me on the street? Hi, hey. But I'm not going anywhere. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. No. Hi, Audrey. How you doing? Blessing, 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 everybody. Oh yes, I'm going to say Robin. It's Chung. I'm going to text it out first. Write it out. Chung428 at aol.com. You can always send me something there, and please, guys, if you do send something and I don't respond, just tell me, say, remind me, say, no, send something, because sometimes I don't check my email all the time. I really don't. I've been trying to check it almost every other day now, because of YouTube and everything like that. But I'm trying to get used to it. But guys, you don't know how much email I get per a day. So I do try to check it. So if I know you're going to be doing, somebody wants to send, like a message or something to me, I go on it. I've been trying to go on it. Like I just went on it today. I have not been checked my email from Friday. I checked everything today, so I'm up to date until today, right? So guys, remind me if you go on my email. Just remind me that if you don't see me, write to you, because I am a person. As soon as I check my email, I answer you right away. Right away, I answer you. Right away, I will send you my digits, right? You can always send it to me and we can correspond through WhatsApp, right? So yes, so my email is chung428 at aol.com. Correct, Marsha. Don't make things buckle up. Don't make it buckle up. Let me tell you, don't let it buckle up. I do some things sometimes. Guys, me miserable, I am miserable. I really am. I find him now, my old age, me get miserable, right? But not just miserable, I'm also funny and loving. Okay, I can get miserable. I do like my little downtime, peace. Like here, I'm downstairs alone, and I would say, "Mom, pops, you finish? Go upstairs. Don't come down. I need this time." So I run them upstairs. I like my little peace and quiet sometimes. Yes, Miss Robin, I'd love that. I'd love that. That would be really nice. You know. Um, I called a friend by accident last night. They called me. I did speak to them a little bit on the phone, but I had to hang up when the doctor came last night. So you know who you are that I called. Sorry, I noticed you did call me today. There's just sometimes I just don't want to. I didn't want to talk at the moment. I was just kind of tired, taking a little downtime, trying to answer some of my family, reaching out. Excuse me, reaching out to me, and I was just trying to do that downtime. So if those people who had called me, I would try to call you guys after this is over, but at that moment, I just wanted a little downtime. There's a little downtime I have. So don't get offended if you don't see me pick up sometimes when you do call at a certain time. Is that sometimes I'm in a downtime. Guys, I don't like to be bothered when I'm playing my bingo. I love my bingo. And I will be outside and nobody called me. You see, as bingo start, all the calls, messages, guys are going to have to wait. I'm in the middle of bingo. I love you all, guys. Thank you very much for being here with me. And please like, share, subscribe. No, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, thank you. I would take a look at all of that. Thank you. I will. Right after this, I'm going to make 2 phone calls. I'll check my email and everything. But guys, let's cheer up somebody else. Do me a favor, please. You see your neighbor, maybe you might not, some people don't like their neighbor. Keep a check on your neighbors. Make sure that they're okay, no matter what. Make sure they're okay. If you can help somebody today, help out somebody today. All right. We can never tell the day comes that one of us might need that help. All right. On that note, guys, I love you all. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to do some things and I'm going to get some sleep. Guys, I have not slept at all, really. And it's been a rough day. And I still have this medication in my body and it's still in my body. But it's like with everything what was going on today, I keep the hype. And I knew I needed to go live. I needed to do videos. I mean, guys, some videos will be coming. Please, guys, just bear with me. I'll be making some videos as soon as it start getting warm. I'll be outside doing some video contents outside. It's just too cold now. I don't try not to go out too much. Right now, everything with mom, I can't really go out. I try to do here. The house is a mess. I don't want to show the house, so that is why I'm doing the live. Somebody asked me the other day, says only live you doing now? I'm doing it for now. But when I can make a video, I make a video when I can. But I don't mind the live, and I love talking to you guys and stuff like that. Um, so anyway, I appreciate it. I thank you all very much. Thank you very much for being here for me, being a part of my family and my journey right through, on my journey. Thank you guys. And guys, I'm still doing the barrels. I'm still needing help. If you can, if you can't, I understand. Only if you can. Whatever you can send helps. Everything with the barrel, I'll be showing you everything what I do with that. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry, I gotta before I can go. I did say I will mention this one more time. I do not want people sending me donations after this is until and for this trip I need help still. My next trip that I will take for this trip, I'm still needing help. My next trip, right, that I'll be taking to either Jamaica or wherever I'm going to be going, um, I will let you all know if I need help and what I am doing. I just don't want people sending money to me and I have your money into the bank sitting for the next trip, because even though I say every 6, 8 months I will be doing this, when I give that I'll try to give it up to 2 months in advance and ask for help, right? Then you can send me the money. I don't want that responsibility, guys. I really don't want that responsibility. So on my next trip, I'll be telling you what I plan to do, and this is what it's going to cost. And I try to get things close to the numbers. And if we can reach that number, then we can, what I mean? That's it. Then we stop. When I'm going again, I don't want people, how people, I see other people do different things. I can't. I don't want to do that. I don't want that on my shoulder. I don't want that on my shoulder. So please understand what I'm trying to say. That is why I can't own an organization or try to do, what I mean? Whenever I can help, I will help. Whenever I can go back to Jamaica. Because remember, I have pops, I have mom. There's times here when things are hard or they're not feeling well, I cannot leave. So I just don't want at that moment until I call for help. I will call for help when I need help. All right. Now I need help. Still going on my trip. I still need some more help. Now I might have to pack another barrel. So it would be 4 barrel, and I have to pay back money for one of our barrels. So anyway, I still need help with this. I have to clear the barrels when I go to Jamaica. Um, I do have some, what in there, and I don't like to say it on here, but I have some appliances inside there and certain things. And I hope they don't reach it. I've been trying to hide as much. Thank God to Mom and Shane. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Mom, for doing that. But so I'm putting down some extra money just in case for that. And then I plan to do, as a matter of fact, when anybody call me and they all you have to say, what you plan for do? And I will tell you my plan. So if you remember that word, what you plan for do when you go to Jamaica, I'll tell you my plan. I have to keep it a secret because it's one of my fellow YouTuber here that I plan to do something for in Jamaica. Can't tell you who it is as yet. But if you personally call me, I will tell you who it is. Right. But I can't put it out on here because I want to do something very good for this person because it's very nice when you've never met somebody and that person just kept a check on me all the time and just wanted to meet me and shake my hand for the good things I have been doing. And that made me feel good, and I respect that. And I found out what he does for a living, and I decided to give him a little push. So that's also going to be on my next trip, my journey. Okay. Anyway, guys, love you all. We'll talk again. I'm going to put it out. Marlon Chung. I have Marlon Chung. Chung428 at AOL.com. Please, guys, thank you, thank you. You too. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Roxanne, thank you very much for running the room for me when I had to run upstairs. Althea, Joyful, Josie, thank you. Dijon, everybody. Randingo, guys, if you can't find him on the Randingo, please go at Michael Campbell. Randingo is going to be, trust me, guys, better that didn't have him now. He's going to be one of the biggest YouTuber out there one of these days. Trust me. And then no need to do say, wanna see him from now. And I'm missing over to him. Randingo's lifestyle. If you can't find him on the Randingo's lifestyle, go to at Michael Campbell. I think there was a number. Let me find out. Right at Michael Campbell, but go. You'll find him. He's under my wall. You'll see him under my subtitles and stuff like that. Randingo is going to be the next big thing. Trust me. He's going to be. Trust me. I just love his personality. If you like decent people, that's what I like to see. As a matter of fact, there's somebody else I wanted to show you guys. I didn't get to do that. 1 second. Everybody will say, come off of the computer now. But I want to show you this one person. I literally just subscribed to him. I watched one and two of his videos, and I really enjoyed. Even though we all have different opinion, guys. So if somebody turn around and say, "Well, I like this food better than that," that's his opinion. It's his mouth. It's his taste bud. You can't cut him down. Me turn to him and say, "Well, I respect your opinion. My opinion is love me ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling." So he respect that. He respect that. And I really enjoy watching his videos. So I do not know who this guy is really. I really do not know him. Oops, hold on, 1 second. I just added him and I wrote to him on his wall. I do not know if you know who he is. And his name on YouTube is just RIPAH. It's under my description as well, guys. My subtitle. So RIPAH. There's no numbers or nothing, right? I really enjoyed his videos. I really did. I really enjoy, watching some of his contents. Guys, go over and subscribe to him. Take a look and tell me what you think about him. I would love your opinion on him too. I do not know who he is. I do not know who it is. I just, somebody had told me about him, and I went and looked at him, and I subscribed to him, and I wrote on his wall, and he wrote back on my wall as well. So thank you. Big up yourself, brother. I appreciate that. All right. Anyway, Roxanne, thank you again. Thank you. I blessings to all of you. I appreciate this. Um, I'll see you guys soon again. So you guys have a good night. All right. Love you all. Love you all. Good night. Good night. So I'm just going to give 2 minutes for just good night. Oh, I didn't even send it. Okay. Big up ER. Big up sub. Big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up. Big up Alka ER Love TV. Big up, big up. Cameron, big up yourself, Cameron. Thank you for reaching out to me, Cameron. I appreciate that very much. We had a good chat. I really love that. Jamaica Adventure, brother. Do your thing. Be safe out there. Jamaica Adventure, please be safe out there. I see the things them you're doing. Be careful of them crocodile. It not go too close to the water. Be careful, be careful, be careful, but do your thing. Randingo brother, love you always, man, love you always. Thank you very much for every morning I get that little blessing from you, Randingo. Appreciate it. Sometimes when you're down or something like that, just watching you do what you're doing, I thank you very much. Miss Veronica, thank you. Good night to you too. You know, yes. Joyful Julie, thank you very much. You're always there for Mom and I and the family, and I appreciate it. Don't worry, I know what you were looking for. I will try to definitely bring one down for you as well. Okay, here comes Walter. You guys haven't seen Walter in a long time. Even though I said goodbye already. You want to come in and say goodbye? I said goodbye. Coming off now. Walter just walking, guys. Him just come. Don't mind him from his painting, because he paints. You all know. So Walter coming in. Everybody. Everybody doing. Yeah. So I was just saying goodbye, but we are in a good chat. 2 hours, over 2 hours on here talking. Wow. It's really nice chat. So guys, we'll see you guys. All right. Check the subtitle and the names of certain YouTubers that I post up. I will try to post up different people all the time and give people an equal thing. Go over to their wall if you can, subscribe to them, tell them I sent you over if you could. You'll see it. Yeah, Miss Phyllis, say hello and stuff like that. Walter, he just went upstairs. So if you go up to the subtitle, you'll see I put a couple name of YouTubers right on the paid forward. You see I put a couple YouTubers. Guys, just check out all of these people and subscribe to them for me, please. If you can, I would really appreciate it. Okay, guys, let me go. You see, if who was the one who always, I know. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off now, but thank you again. Love you all. Pauline, blessing to you. Miss Audrey, thank you guys very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Okay. I love it, always peaceful and everything. Miss Jackie, yeah, I'll tell him I'm gone upstairs. All right, blessings to all. I'm going to press the button. This is the hardest thing. When you get used to it, you can't press it. When you were nervous, I couldn't wait to press it because I want to come off. Now I'm used to it. It's so hard for me to press that button, end stream. So again, Miss Roxanne, feel better. Nice having you aboard. Love you. I'll always check your channel out. And please, guys, go over to Roxanne Kitchen Adventure and support her. She's see that prayer, all that prayer we did. We got Miss Roxanne better. Now we need a little bit more. She need a little subscriber and a little watch hour. And we help out each other. Blessing. Love you all. Guys, if I haven't called it any YouTuber name, I'm sorry. The next one with this will do. I'll try to write. That's just why I asked everybody if you're a YouTuber, write on here. Let me know that you're a YouTuber when I'm on so I can add you to my list. And I try to go through my friend subscribers and call out a couple people name each time I'm doing a video or so. That is why I do that. All right. I want to see everybody grow. I want to see everybody respectful and loving to each other. All right. Blessings.